This is the first of a series of videos I'm making about how to start a fruit orchard. And I'm going to talk about my own fruit orchard. This land that you see here, this allotment plot, I got it about 18 months ago, less than 20 months, less than 2 years. And it was flat, nothing was here. I built a polytunnel and I started to plant trees, then building fences around it just for protection as a fruit cage. Then I put a bird netting over it just to stop the birds from eating the produce that fruits we have here. Then after a while I saw that, okay, this is actually a good enclosure. So besides growing fruit, I can actually let my chickens come in. For that, I have to actually fox-proof it. So I did a little bit gradually here and there. And now it is in the second year of it. You see the fruit orchard in the day of the 6th of the November 2015. It is that it is. I have about 120 fruit trees and fruit bushes here. And lots of, I've not counted the numbers of the blackberries and raspberries that I have, just normal things that those are things that I had it before this. So how to start a fruit orchard? First of all, you have to be interested in fruits. If you're not interested in fruits, you may just end up doing things that you don't like. Actually, you're not going to eat them. So the best thing is that go after what you like. And the best way for that is just to go to a supermarket or a farmer's market, somewhere that you know, or Apple Day if you have Apple Days, or open days in the nurseries, usually around the October time. So you can go there and just taste the different fruits and just see what you like. Or go to a supermarket. Sometimes supermarkets, especially supermarkets like Aldi, Lidl and Morrison's, they bring homegrown produce, like British apples and British pears and locally produced plums and damsons and different varieties of exotic fruits that you can also plant in the UK or in the polytunnel if you have a polytunnel. So the best way is to first choose what you like. Then after that, think about how much you want to spend. If you just want to have 1 or 2 trees, okay. I recommend, because you will end up with 1 or 2 trees that you don't have any other things except those 2, 3, 4, whatever number you are choosing. It's better to make your choice really carefully. Don't go for something from a supermarket, this or that supermarket, that you may not know actually what are they, the end result. It's better to go to reputable nurseries, somewhere that you know. I recommend Keeper's Nursery for apples, pears, cherries, and all kind of plums, and also medlars. And also, if you want, for example, white currant and currants, generally red currant, white currant, this is a good source. If you want your trees be a little bit, a little bit more expensive, or you want to definitely in first year they give you something, you can go for Blackmore Nursery. Blackmore Nurseries are good. I found that both of them are good. Keeper's Nursery is now proving in the second year to me that the choices I made from the Keeper's Nursery are actually better. This tree you see, Topaz apple, is better. It's from the Keeper's Nursery and I found it really better. Now it's 6th of November and I have yet fruit on this. And yeah. Okay, so if it was me, because the tree, when you plant it, that's it, it is there, it will be there for 20 years. As long as it has a life, it will be there. You will get stuck with it. So make a good choice. For that, you have to think about what kind of, at which time of the year you want to have that fruit. You can have fruits which are coming early or middle of the season. Early means July and August and those times. Mid means September and early October, and late means October onward, November and December up to whatever time. So best thing is actually to go to the websites of these nurseries, read a lot. I recommend read a lot. If you are not sure, if you have not a chance to taste anything, read a lot about them. Pipping, orange pipping, there is a website called Orange Pipping. They have a lot of tasting videos, tasting information. I have myself also in my videos. When I eat something, I just usually go and make a tasting video about it. You can refer to them. I try to be impartial when I'm describing the taste. If it is not tasteful, I will just tell it. And if it is tasteful, I also tell it. So the information is reliable on my own. I try to actually, in my own YouTube channel, try to actually to produce a kind of encyclopedic visual guide for tasting of fruits and other things. So you can use my own videos or go to the Keeper's Nursery. Keeper's Nursery catalog is the most extensive catalog of any nursery I've ever seen. They have the largest number of the apples and the pears and plums that I've ever seen in this country, except some research centers that, of course, they don't. Their catalog is not available, so you cannot really go through them. Other choice is just to go and buy a few books, start to read, or see somebody who already has one and just talk to them. Usually, people try to not underrate what they have, the choice they have made. So just try to really eliminate those kind of biases in their thing. If you for example find them that they bought something from a supermarket and they're saying that really is nice or so, but they don't know much about other different varieties of fruit, the same fruit, for example apple, that means probably they didn't have a choice actually. They don't know much about the other varieties that exist that can enjoy. So the first step is to choose your tree, where to buy it. In next video I will say that how to choose the different varieties.